What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to be doing a quick little job. It's a little how-to remove an ECU from a Mercedes A-Class, specifically an A220d. It's a 2016 model. It has the Delphi CRD3 ECU in there. Now it's fairly simple. We're working on the vehicle at the moment. We're going to flash the ECU with some performance software, but this is just a quick little tutorial of how to remove the ECU, any sort of precautions you need to take. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it becomes useful. So we're on this A220d. It's a 2016 model. Now what we're doing today is trying to flash the ECU for some performance software. In this situation, we can't go through the OBD port as the software on the actual ECU is too new and requires a patch. So to patch the ECU to allow OBD communication, we have to pull out the ECU. So under the bonnet, if you open it, the ECU is right here. We've got two connectors right there. We also have the battery, which is under this cover here. It's going to be there. So best thing to do to start with, disconnect the negative terminal, which is right there, using a 10mm spanner or socket. Once you've done that, we're going to go on to releasing the ECU. Very simple one, much simpler than other ones I worked on. So push this tab down, push this tab down. I'll remove this connection first. So as you pull this one up, it should automatically release by itself. So that's one off. And as you're pulling this one, don't put too much force on there because you break these plastic clips. That's the other one off. Now the ECU is in, well, it's right here. The ECU is being held in by one clip here and one clip here. Very gently apply some leverage and that clip is off and that clip is off. So this ECU is ready to come out. So gently pull it up and it's out. Here we have it, Mercedes A-Class ECU. And now time to connect it up and start the reading process. Alright, so what we're working on is a Delphi CRD3 ECU taken from the Mercedes A-Class. As I'm a mobile service, I don't have a bench to work on, so what I normally do when I pin out ECUs, I place it right here in my center console and I pin it out using my K-tag and multifunction cable. So going by our K-Suite diagram, it's telling us to pin out the ECU just like this. Now we have successfully pinned the ECU out according to the diagram. We're going to go on to take a read now, get the software modified and then right back on. Always ensure that you've triple checked the pin layout, whether you're using K-tag, auto tuner, CMD, anything like that. Just make sure, because one wrong pin can fry your ECU. Alright, so as you can see here, this is one of the clonable ECUs on the K-Suite software. So if you have a similar ECU and you need it to be cloned because yours is corrupt or damaged, please get in touch with us. We can handle that for you. We can source a ECU for you to clone your original data onto. All you have to do is get in touch, book it in and post it out to us. Now you can see the button there, ECU patch. What that button allows is for us to go via OBD in the future. So while we are reading the ECU, let's talk about different methods of actually reading an ECU. So depending on your flashing tool, you can read via the OBD, which is the most common and popular method and the safest. You can read via service mode or pinning the ECU, which is what we're doing right here. And you can also read via opening up the ECU and connecting either probes or pins to get a connection. Now the order I've given the methods in are order of popularity and let's say the way people would rather go in that order to read an ECU. Some people would like to just bench, like take the ECU out always, even if there's an OBD sort of solution, they just rather just take the ECU out. It's just habit. They feel like maybe they get more data, which they do. You can actually read much more of the ECU in terms of what information's on it via that method. But yeah, for tuning purposes, example, performance economy tuning, OBD is sufficient enough if that's available.